Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso right here on SABC3. Now we're talking all things about reusing and upcycling this morning. So instead of saying out with the old and in with the new, we're taking the old and turning it into brand new and stylish. And here to show us just how to do that is, of course, our decor and design expert, Misi Overturf. Misi, whenever you're in studio, I know things are going to be happening and we're going to be seeing a whole new turn to our furniture. But you've got something in your hand right there. You've recently published an upcycling book. Tell us more about it.
So, upcycling projects, 50 upcycling projects from trash to treasure.
Yeah.
Dis 'n tongknoper. Ou goed word hou goed, dis die Afrikaanse een. Came out end of last year. Yeah. So, it's a book. There's 50 straightforward projects in there. And I think my belief comes from, I'm not a hoarder.
Okay.
And it's almost like the brief in the book. I actually went to hunt for stuff and I thought, what can you become? So I believe it's like a lifestyle.
Okay.
We have so much stuff that we throw away and discard. So why not look at it and give it another potential and give it something new?
Give it new life.
Yes.
A new lease on life. Okay, so what is one of the first things you need to consider when you are thinking of renewing a piece of furniture, giving it new life?
Well, there's two things. It's either you can just slap on a lick of paint on something and it can have a new jacket, and that's fairly easy. Otherwise, you can break it down into the parts and, you know, disassemble a thing if something is broken and say, okay, I'm thinking now maybe a leg broke off a beautiful table. The table is thrown out, major part, but the leg is cute, so why not make a lampshade out of it? Use it as for a lamp.
That's
things
amazing.
like that.
Yeah, paradigm shifts right there. So in your book, 50 Upcycling Projects, what are some of your favorites?
My favorite project was, I took an old, you know, weaving and crochet and all of that's in fashion now. And macrame is fashionable from the 70s. So I took a string curtain. It's very 70s too, but it's made out of little strings. And I did a macrame piece out of that. And then, as people can see now, I found this old tree stump and turned it into a little table.
There it is on screen. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would have never thought to do that. Absolutely not.
And gave it a little bit of a paint jacket with the ombre effect, the grey and the white.
And there was a workbench as well.
Yeah, the workbench was cool. So that's, lots of people need to refurb their kitchens and it's difficult, it's expensive. So workbenches you buy at the hardware store and you can give it your own look.
Wow.
So I found these old pieces of wood and clad at the front and then did concrete on the top. And it's now in my husband's cycling den. And
he loves it.
He loves it, yeah.
So. Wow, that's wonderful. I love the fact that I think also with the economy today, we can't necessarily afford to buy new furniture, but a lot of what we have can be renewed. We can give it a new lease on life.
I think it's the coolest part about it is it turns you into the conceptualizer and the maker and the designer, and you're the ultimate craftsman. So that's it enables you and learns you new skills, and everything's got a story. That's the best part.
Now I know that antique stores are pretty expensive. Where are some of the best places to source pieces for upcycling?
You know where I found most of the stuff in the book was really at the Woodstock dump.
At the Woodstock dump?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So actually I went there. I was just asked now, so how did you think it up? And I said, no, I found everything and every little thing and dreamt up the piece that it was going to become. But then you take it more mainstream, and then it is like what you find in hardware stores and turn it into something for yourself.
Wonderful.
But go to dump
sites.
Garbage sales, Milnerton Market is great. Second-hand markets.
It's literally from trash to treasure.
Yes.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much, Misi.
You.
Your book is fantastic. I can't wait to page through it and actually be inspired as well.
Thank you.
But we're also doing a very, very cool thing this morning, because if you are inspired and you want to give a lease of life to all of your furniture that you don't just want to throw away, well, we are giving away 2 copies of Misi's book, 50 Upcycling Projects from Trash to Treasure. We've got 1 English copy, we've got 1 Afrikaans copy. All you have to do to enter the competition is SMS the keyword comp to 33728 with your name and, of course, where you're from. Remember, the T's and C's do apply, and you could be walking away with one of these amazing books. Well, we've got another DIY from our DIY princess, and she's upcycling too.